I've
You,
been involved in a lot of videos lately, so it's like I've actually been in calls where my voice had showed up in the videos of Guess Who,
dark
Dorks. Yeah,
dorks.
I say that jokingly, but
Now, let me invite you to my favorite world. You already know what my favorite world is, right?
yeah, can you wait till I'm actually loaded in the game, please?
Okay.
Because I'm not even in game. I got a new game and I can't even play it. I got 5 pings. What? Where? Oh my god. The realm. Those Brony and his goofballs once now. Age verification. What?
I just
Right.
I just wonder, what do you think, what do you think of my favorite world, though, in your opinion? What do you think of the Room of the Time?
Well, I switched from the room of the time because I got tired of the music after a while. And I needed to change the scenery, something that fit more with the avatars I was playing as, which are ponies. And it was too realistic. It reminded me of a place I used to go to. I love it though, because it is calming.
Huh, what place? Is it a Avatar place that you used to go to?
An actual place I went to,
Huh.
as in real life place, because it looked like it was based off of a real place.
Wait, what place is it based off of then?
I can't remember it, but it looks like one of the island archipelagos. But it could be just a mashup of pieces of land on water. I don't know. But it felt like, I don't know, like a simplified, dumbed down version, shrunken down version of frickin' Destiny Islands is what it felt like. Which is based off of another tropical island resort somewhere, which I don't remember. Because some of the places that they use in games, they use similar geologies from actual places. At least I know they did that for several games I played. Breath of the Wild's a good example too. And one of the Pokemon games, they actually based it off actual place too, if I remember correctly.
Huh. What I what I wonder is, to be honest, one thing that I'm gonna do for sure is, from this point forward, since if it's 2021, you know what I'm gonna make my New Year's resolution?
What's your New Year's resolution? I don't bother with making one. I just try to handle it as day by day. Because
Well,
when I try to see into the future,
I plan to try to to not get involved in drama anymore. I plan to not, one of my friends, one of my close friends has been getting on my ass about the fact that I've been getting so heavily involved in the Dark Pony drama. In fact, they full
and
on blew up at me over it. So, I mean, I'm not going to mention them by name, but you probably know who I'm talking about, right?
uh, no, sadly,
It's
you have a
one
lot of friends, so it's kind of hard
it
to remember who's who.
it's that one friend that, that one friend of mine who has PTSD.
Just type it into a DM, I guess, because I don't remember. I
Well,
guess, but
I'll just tell you after stream. I don't want to mention them by name, since if I don't want Dark going
right,
after them,
true. I
because
understand.
they do have PTSD. So I'll just tell you who I'm talking about after stream.
Okay, and besides, this isn't about him. This is about another matter, if I remember correctly. Though
What I mean is, they've been getting on my ass to leave the drama behind and let it go and walk away.
I've been not as well. Actually, I've been saying it, and then been trying to either ultimatum you, and that didn't work because it just made matters worse when I did that. So I just finally gave up and let someone else talk to you about it. So, uh,
Well, the reason why I'm what they basically said is what's more important to me, my friends or some petty grudge?
in fact,
I
I
mean,
wish
they
one of
didn't
my
say
friends would
that,
ask you that.
exactly, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They basically decided that that I was that it wasn't actually worth it anymore. Basically, they understand how I feel, but they don't want me involved in drama anymore, and they want me to be the bigger man and walk away. So basically, one of the reasons why I'm saying this on video is I'm wanting all my fans to know that I will be no longer involved in drama from this point on. I plan to not involve myself with Dark Pony, not involve myself in any drama whatsoever.
That's a tall order, but if you believe you can do it, then so will I.
Well,
Yeah.
it's either like this friend of mine said, you know,
Okay, I'm in.
like my friend said, what's more important to me? The fucking drama or
Yeah.
what's more important? The drama or my close friends? I mean, both, a lot of my friends don't want anything to do with drama anymore. Not even Derpystown does. They've made it very clear that they want to get away from the drama. That they want to end the drama.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I respect that. After all, who wants to be actively involved in drama? That's only something that someone like FNGR would do.
Yeah, and even then, the way he goes about it, he is drama.
Glad that he got his
Hi.
ass handed to him by freaking Slaughter Pony.
Yeah, but now he's under fire because he acted like an idiot towards Ruza, sadly, because he misunderstood something that Ruza said, and uh, I feel bad about that because they used to be. Because before all that, they used to be cool with each other, and now it's
So
up in the air.
Ruza, then again, speaking of Ruza, technically Ruza's fans still won't let it go about me.
Well, that's
They're
their
still
problem.
freaking pissed at me. I mean, just a few days ago, I went in one of Ruza's streams and was commenting on a pedo that I was exposing, and the
Mm-hmm.
very instant that I comment on it, a bunch of his fans literally go about bringing up the fact that I once sent for pedophiles, that I don't have a right to speak.
You made a mistake, and you shouldn't keep holding that on you.
Yet they do.
Idiots.
I mean, don't I have the right to an opinion?
Well, yeah.
I wonder how often
But
have you noticed the fact that the drama community acts that way?
sorry, the music was so loud I couldn't even hear you.
I just wonder what the whole purpose of the drama community is, though. I mean, if all of this stuff is really that much of an issue, why not actually report it to the cops? I mean, they have screenshots and everything. Can't they report it to the cops?
Well, there's actually something that they keep overlooking that Ruza had brought up.
What?
Depending on what state you're in, also depends on the age of what's that word?
Consent?
Consent is different in certain states. So, like, if you're dealing with something that's outside the jurisdiction of the state or outside the jurisdiction entirely, it's going to be a lot trying to correct all that. The best thing to do is avoid that kind of mess as possible. You know? And, you know,
Then again, I understand that technically that's the reason why I make sure that when I'm dating someone that they're over the age of 18, that they're at least 18. So there is no misunderstanding or anything. Because it's still a rule of thumb to not date anyone who's under 18.
yeah,
I mean, you already know who's still giving me crap about that.
I know.
In fact, to be honest, I don't even plan to send my fans after that guy anymore. As long as Starswirl leaves me alone, I won't engage him at all. You know, after all, like I said, I plan to walk away from the drama like my friends said so. You know, they had, I mean, walking away, I mean, I might look like a coward, but what's better? You know, being right and winning or losing or having my dignity.
Sometimes it's just best to walk away.
I wonder how often have you had to walk away from a fight?
Walk away. I like running, in my case.
I mean,
Sometimes,
really,
sometimes, sometimes I get a little too big for my britches and end up worse off than I was when I started.
same. That people are still giving me crap for that quote unquote video that I made that attacked Ruza and everyone. People are still going after me for it. Even though I apologized and admitted that I was wrong. People are still going after me. I guess once a pedo supporter, always a pedo supporter is how people view things.
That's if you continue to do it, though. But you only do it once.
Or rather twice, technically. Cough, cough,
Well,
dark pony.
right. Anyway, enough about that, though.
I'm just saying that I understand where they're
Yeah,
coming from. I have a pattern of this bullshit.
yeah. I have a pattern of going back to people I shouldn't go back to, and yet here I go.
What would you do in my situation since the people are still probably going to go after me for the fact that I once sent for a pedophile, or rather two pedophiles? I mean, ASP Production Live is still on my ass about it. Or, you know, it's still probably it's sus of me.
By the way, those are the ones that still they're the ones I asked about because I saw their name in my friends list on Discord. And I completely forgotten who they were for a second.
Basically, they're still kind of upset at, you know, I think some people are still upset at me for the fact that I did that. Which I do admit that I was in the wrong for ever doing
Well,
what I did. I
well,
admit that.
didn't you apologize for that anyway and moved on?
Yeah, I
Why can't they?
apologize, but people are still getting on my ass.
Well, you acknowledged it and apologized for it. And you've been doing stuff to make sure that it don't happen again. So why can't they leave you alone about it? Why do they have to keep pulling some things that I know elsewhere who pull the same thing, bringing up certain things, you know what I mean?
In fact, I already apologized for what I did. I already made a whole
Oh,
video where I say that I'm sorry for going after the drama channels. That I'm gonna leave them alone and gonna support those drama channels for now on. That for now on, I'm going to go after predators, or at least not have them in my server. The only reason why I haven't removed Joffrey from my server yet is I don't have a way to actually remove him. Since if he's the same role as me, so that and there's the fact that I lost my old account. So I don't have any way to remove him. Is that why people are still mad at me?
Maybe, but they don't realize that your account situation with your computer and having to do a fresh reinstall or whatever it was that you had to do, a factory reboot or something,
Yeah.
that you lost certain abilities to get rid of the person that you want to get rid of, and can't strip them from their thing because you don't have that power anymore.
And I wonder, psychoshy, do you know any hackers that know how to hack through two-factor?
If there are, they're having a heck of a time doing it, and then afterwards they would be in trouble with the law.
Technically, if I give consent, technically it isn't illegal if I give consent and are okay with them helping me. It's not really considered hacking. I mean,
I don't know.
technically, hacking isn't technically illegal. It's how you use it.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
That's something that Dark never realized. There's different types of hacking, or rather, different branches.
Yeah. Because sometimes it takes hackers to stop the bad hackers. So they got like a group called anti-hackers, which are actually hackers who stop the hackers, if that makes sense. That was confusing. I'm terrible at explaining things, but I've heard of groups like that. And then there's sometimes they use that for like school science experiments. Someone hacked the Pentagon for a science experiment. I don't know why. And then later they end up getting a job through them. Right after. Go figure.
What I wonder is, do you know some way? What I'm basically looking for is I'm trying to find someone who can. I mean, I can easily. Really, I just need one person who's willing to. To hack past the two-factor to help me get back in.
Well, the two-factor, don't you need like a cell phone or something for that?
Technically, if I gave them the email connected to the account, it would probably be a lot easier, wouldn't it? I mean, technically, a hacker, their whole thing is basically, making the computer do things that it shouldn't.
Yeah. By the way, I don't recommend doing a two-step verification because it screwed two people who I know now. It screwed you over because you had to do the factory reset, and it screwed a friend of mine over and they can't even connect to their PS account because their phone got shut off, so they had no way to do the two-step verification. So that locked out of their account.
What I wonder is why do people still want to hold that over my head that I was a total moron and basically sided with people that I shouldn't have sided with?
Because some people can't let go, and some people like to cause drama themselves, and they think that they're saying something the right. And if that was true, there's a right and a wrong way to do it. Otherwise, you're just pulling a fucking for no good reason for it. If you know what I mean.
Yes.
Pardon my language, YouTube. I don't want YouTube.
Technically, I understand why F and G are got in trouble. I mean, he basically saw something, got his butt hurt, and then proceeded to lie about it.
No, that's not all. He perceived a lie since he waited months to say anything about it, even after it was already supposedly resolved. Anyway, let's get away from those subjects for a while.
I understand. I'm just saying that why
I
do
know.
people want to still go after me when I showed remorse for my actions? Did you notice that? That people are still on my ass?
There may be an answer, but I don't think you're going to like the answer to it.
What?
You have a record of going back to some of the people you're supposed to stay clear from. That and the ongoing fighting between you and them, and
Well, what do you
I
think
think it's just
would
because
be
of the
able to
pattern.
prove once and for all that I have turned over a new leaf?
Just uh, I'm the worst person to ask right now, and you know my reasons why I say that. But if I wasn't, I'd say just cut ties from that. Try not to be tempted to go back to him. And if people want to run their mouths, just let them and ignore them. And at this point, it's just not much else you can do because people are going to run their mouths. People are going to be disrespectful. People are going to want to look for something to fuss and complain about just to make them feel better about themselves, even.
I mean,
That,
technically, there's a reason why there's a reason why me and, there's a reason why me and, and Wing Dance bonded so much. It's because of he understands how I feel and has been trying to help me to actually feel better about myself and not feel as crappy due to all this bullshit that people start with me.
yeah.
I mean,
Sometimes I wish you'd spend a little bit more time with me so you could steer clear from everyone else
yeah,
that's
that's
giving you
true.
trouble.
Then again, to be honest, now that I think of it, maybe I should probably try to talk to you more because, to be honest, you are one of the few other people that I know of that at least try and actually, help me, through some of the hard times.
That's not all. You want to know why some of the times I've gone back to the people that we've supposedly cut off?
Yeah.
Because when you gone back to them, I was worried what happened to you, so I ended up following you. It's a pattern that another friend of mine had brought up to me as well.
You mean the fact that you get worried about me and what's happening to me?
Yes. And I got to make sure that no one's doing anything towards you, because I know every time I have my back turned, something happens, and
You mean because of I have very poor judgment skills?
we have poor judgment skills. But yeah,
I just wonder how long will it take till till people learn to just let the drama go. I mean, like the name of the story, the past is just the past.
there's
The
another
past is in the
there's,
past.
there's another statement too. There are people who just can't let the past go.
It's just that basically I understand where where Ruse's fans are coming from. I did support pedophiles. I gotta admit that I did support pedophiles. Cough cough, Dark Pony, and that other guy. But really, to be honest, what I wonder is why do they want to keep holding that against me forever? The fact that I once sent for bad people.
When this is over, you might want to edit this video a bit.
Why?
3 times you mentioned DP.
Well, I don't know how to edit. Do you?
YouTube has an editor, but it's absolute crap. So another YouTuber said never use it because they never edit properly for some reason.
Well, do you know a
Uh,
different thing you could probably use to help me edit? Because I could make you, manager it you want.
I don't know anything about editing myself. I'm just saying, we're going to want to, or either redo the video because any mention of him about being the P word is going to egg him on, and then he's going to make a video about it, and then y'all be at each other's throat again.
I'm just basically saying how I feel. People are still after me for all this BS,
I know.
and they won't let it go.
Well, they'll have no choice but to eventually, because they're just wasting their time and energy and lives bothering you about it still. Even after you acknowledge and apologize for it, people just humans.
Now do you see why why the person I'm with is literally a pony soul? Because mainly no human understands me.
Well, I wouldn't
At
say
least
no
most
human.
humans don't. They just want to see what they want to see.
Yeah.
Now I understand why people, what's the reason why? One thing I also wonder is about that whole, what's the reason people get mad at me for my obsession with derpy hooves?
Yeah, when they have an obsession of their own. And guess what? I found out something.
What?
It's a little off topic though, like way off topic. Word of warning. But I saw a video that mentioned one of the zodiac images or something somewhere for birth signs. Apparently for July, mine is fire. Meaning, I have a tendency, once I decide to do something, I stick with it no matter what. But a warning comes with it. You borderline obsession. So, yeah. That could explain my obsession in certain things.
I just wonder though, do you know what my zodiac sign is?
It depends on what month you were born.
I'm a Sagittarius.
I said month.
December 16th. So I am in fact the archer.
I'll have to look it up. Well, this was a Chinese zodiac. If you were born in January, you'd be a dragon.
I just wonder what is the sign for December 16th?
I didn't get a chance to see it because I didn't watch the video all the way through. Because I fell asleep during it. I have it saved in my history, so I could probably share you the video on Discord if you want.
Okay.
But yeah, mine apparently is fire.
Which technically, apparently from what I know about my zodiac sign, my whole thing, my whole issue is commitment because of a Sagittarius is always, don't exactly remember entirely, but aren't they supposed to, they basically, they are hunters. They are a horse with a human body on it. Half horse, half human, with a arrow. With a bow and arrow.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, wasn't there a Beyblade called Flame Sagittario? Sorry, I just happened to remember that from Beyblade Metal Fury or Metal Fusion, whatever it was.
I wonder, speaking of old series, have you ever heard of Byakugan?
Oh, you mean Bakugan?
Yeah, have you? Do you remember that show?
Yeah, they're still selling stuff for it even now. I have a
Remember back when
few.
there was an actual cartoon of that?
It still is.
Wait, what? The cartoon's still going?
Yeah, they're still selling the product. And they're like in season. I forgot if it was on Nicktoons or some other channel. But it still showed. At least last time I checked, it did.
I just wonder.
I could be wrong though. So anyone in the comment section, please correct me if I'm wrong, and be respectful about it.
That's hilarious. That's you know how savage my fans are.
Yeah, they forget how savage I am. On your place or your butt is grass.
Then again, technically you are one of my fans. Technically, now
Yeah, I know. I am sub to your channel, by the way. Well, many channels actually. Had like 2, 3 or something. I forgot now.
technically, everyone knows that. Yes, I do have multiple channels, but the main two that I use are, I think, the one that this is gonna be uploaded on, and that Derpy Doll thing.
Yeah. I've forgotten about that.
Technically, that's my Evil Sides channel, technically. So that isn't really technically mine.
Okay.
You know that Derpy Doll's still a thing, right?
Yeah. I guess.
Even though I've learned to keep Derpy Doll at bay most of the time. Because I know that he never leads to anything good.
I get mad. Or until you get mad, I mean. I don't know why I said they. Who's they? Who are they?
I just enjoy hanging out with you, you know that?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, you're mostly just a freaking goofball, you know that? I love a cool goofball, but still a goofball.
Even though I'm trying to be serious half the time.
Yeah. Then again, you're talking to the person who's who has a who could be pretty petty when he wants to be. Have you noticed that? That when someone really pisses me off, they better get ready for the fireworks.
Yeah. But remember your New Year's resolution, though.
Yeah, no more starting drama. Basically learning to walk away and learning to control my temper better.
Part of it would help if you spent. Part of that would help if you spent a little bit more time with me and less time with the people that's giving you trouble. And all you gotta do is, be sure to level out your time though, so that way you're not, leaving anyone out that you don't want to leave out.
Which technically, when it comes to people that I actually plan to hang out with, I mainly plan to hang out with close friends and the person that I'm dating.
Yeah.
Because I gotta admit that I need to take more time to chill and learn how to handle my anger better. Because I gotta agree that I can sometimes have a chip on my shoulder.
Yeah. I get a chip on my shoulder every time I end up alone for months at a time.
What does chip on your shoulder even mean anyway, now that I think of it?
It was an expression used for those who get upset or butthurt. Like, butthurt is an expression too.
You know who specific people that reminds you of?
Mm. Right this second, no.
One of them is the person that the parasite, and the
Oh.
other is F and GR.
Technically, I think I've been going around with a chip on my shoulder. And I don't even remember what it was for. But I don't show it half the time. Do I?
No. I just wonder, when it comes to that, your own Ponyville universe, I wonder what is your universe like?
A lot more violent than, about almost as violent as this world, if not more. Think of it this way. This world recovering from a fallout. Give it a few years, it's still got issues.
Which universe was it where there was some sort of plague or something that was causing all ponies to go insane or whatever?
It was some kind of weird magic corruption. That was the story that a friend of mine had written, called Empty Horizons and also Sunken Horizons. That's a different thing.
Because I remember you talking about the fact that all of the ponies were basically becoming corrupted and evil.
Well, yeah, it's some weird effect that happens under its weird seed. In fact, the corrupted names for the ponies is weirds. Twilight is part weird. So badly so that her own elements rejected her. Spoilers to those who haven't been listening to and reading them out loud on YouTube. I apologize if I spoiled anything.
I just wonder though, does Derpy become a ghoul in this universe?
It's been 1,000 years. I don't think Derpy's even alive.
Technically, since she's undead, technically she probably is still alive, isn't she?
In the Fallout universe, not in this one.
So that universe's Derpy is not around anymore.
She's either not around anymore or a weird. And I hadn't seen any evidence of her anywhere. Chances are she's dead. Sadly.
Then again, really, to be honest, really...
In this case, it's better being dead than part of the sea.
Then again, at least it's not the Derpy from my universe that got, technically my, you know which Derpy I'm talking about, right? The one that's literally my profile pic.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's confirmed that is a Derpy.
Yeah, it is.
Even though technically it doesn't really... I wonder, how close to a Derpy does my version of Derpy Hooves look?
The only thing that's different is the mane and tail, and the only thing I can say about that is probably that she decided to dye her mane and tail. They're a little bit darker gray. So you can see she had a bit of a tan too.
Then again, to be honest, technically this is this is a different universe as Derpy technically, so you have to factor in that. It's technically her appearance does change again, as you can see in the actual story, since she does change her appearance yet again, basically. And her name also, technically.
Yeah.
Which, technically, Derpy Doll will have a role in the story, eventually.
Yeah.
And you know that it's something bad when Derpy, that something bad always happens when Derpy Doll is involved.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
I know.
What are you gonna do next? Say, buy more apples?
What?
What?
No.
No.
And this is the
And this is
adult
the
apple
adult
bloom,
apple
so I don't
bloom, so I
know.
don't know.
But really, you know what I mean, though. Right, does it? Remember when Apple Bloom was all like, buy more apples?
Wanna buy
Wanna
some
buy some
apples?
apples?
Oh, there was
Oh,
a
there was a
glitch in
glitch
a
in
game
a
that
game
never
that
got
never got
finished
finished
because they
because
either
they
got
either
tired
got
of it
tired
or
of it
just
or
decided to
just
move
decided
on
to
to
move
other
on to other
things.
things.
I don't
I don't
remember.
remember.
It was
It
called
was
Welcome to
called Welcome to
Ponyville.
Ponyville.
There was a
There was
glitch
a
where
glitch
she
where
would
she
say,
would say,
"Want to buy
"Want to
some
buy
apples?
some
Buy
apples?
some
Buy
apples?
some
Buy
apples?
some
Buy some
apples? Want to buy?
apples?
Want to buy some
Buy some
apples?"
apples?"
I was
I
like,
was
"What
like,
the heck
"What the heck
happened there,
happened
Apple
there, Apple
Bloom?"
Bloom?"
She probably was on crack.
No, I think
No,
the
I think the
game was.
game was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on
on
crack
crack
apples.
apples.
Crack
Crack
apples.
apples.
Hey, I wonder, do you have apple pills?
She's not a
She's
model
not a
that was
model that was
released
released
on
on
VR chat,
VR
and
chat,
if it is,
and if it
probably a
is, probably a
personal model,
personal
and
model,
I would have
and
to
I
get
would have to get
permission
permission
from the
from the
owner,
owner,
the original
the original
owner,
owner.
So there
as in
is
As in
Shadow.
avatars out
Shadow.
there of apple pills, but they aren't public.
There are
There are
rag dolls.
ragdolls.
They would have to be
They would have to
converted
be
into an
converted into an
avatar,
avatar,
and
and
then
then
someone has to
someone
get
has to get
permissions to do
permissions to
that,
do that,
and it has
and
to be
it has to
under
be under
specific
specific
uh,
uh,
things.
things.
You mean Shadow himself? You mean inverted Shadow
Yeah,
himself would have to give permission?
because his
Because his
models is
models
not
is
out for
not
the
out for
public.
the public.
Not
Not
anymore.
anymore.
It used
It
to be for
used
a
to be
short
for a
time, a
short time,
very
a
short
very
time.
short time.
But people
But
were using
people
them
were
for the
using them
wrong
for the wrong
things, and he
things,
didn't
and he
like
didn't
it, so
like
he
it,
made
so
it
he made it
private.
private.
And I
And
can
I can
see a
see a
thousand
thousand
reasons
reasons
why he
why he
did it,
did it,
and
and
totally
totally
agree with
agree
him
with
on
him
it.
on it.
And
And
which is
which
why
is
I was a
why I
bit
was a bit
wary about
wary
that
about that
mod
mod
on Left 4
on
Dead
Left 4 Dead
2,
2,
which
which
uses
uses
part of
part
those
of those
models as
models as
replacements
replacements
for the
for the
characters,
characters,
which makes me
which makes
nervous
me
when I
nervous
use
when
it.
I use it.
You mean because you think you're gonna get inverted Shadow upset at you?
Well, for
Well,
one,
for one,
they are
they
his
are his
models,
models,
and I didn't
and
get
I
his
didn't get
permission
his
to use
permission
it
to
yet.
use it yet.
And I would like
And I
to
would
ask
like
him
to ask him
first,
first,
long
Hey,
long
beforehand.
beforehand.
Husker, someone. Yeah, I'll just let them join.
Who?
At least it's not Shadows. It's Husker. It's Husker the gamer.
I don't know who
I
that
don't know who
is.
that is.
Just wondering why they had to ask to join this world. Do I have my world set to private?
Homeworlds are
Homeworlds are
automatically set to
automatically set to
private.
private.
That's why.
That's why.
Like, it'll say
Like,
you're
it'll
in
say
that
you're in
world, but
that
it say
world,
you're in
but
a
say you're in a
private
private
game.
game.
And they're
And
loading
they're
in
loading
now.
in now.
Oh my god, I'm
I'm
lagging.
lagging.
And I can't see their avatar because
Because
safe
safe
mode keeps
mode keeps
activating on me.
activating on me.
It's just a thing of butter.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello.
Why?
Why?
I can't hear them. I have to.
Welcome to another butter.
Oh.
I think I think this avatar is a little bit poory. Maybe very poor.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, that
Oh,
character
that
also
character
said
also
she took
said she took
puke. Please don't. I had people do that already. Oh wow, you're
Oh wow,
completely
you're completely
covered.
covered.
So is the character seasick or something?
Yeah, because I'm looking at the
Oof.
I already seen this when Josh saw another butter and then and just go like
Wow.
right on
Oh my god, you got covered.
I covered on his hair a little bit.
Oof. What does this avatar even do? What character am I playing as anyway? Oh right, duh, Apple Bloom. The adult Apple Bloom.
What is he now? Is he a meme?
I don't know. Oh my god! What the crap? I was like, why was my camera going widescreen? What the heck? JJ the jet plane? What the frick? That is weird. I'm surprised my game didn't just crash just now.
Why? Just why?
Nope. I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh yeah, because I keep pressing the button that stops me. I'll be right back. Hang on. What in the world? I'll just turn red.
Wait.
Why?
This is me when I'm playing Wii Sports. Be like,
Oh my god, my camera went crazy. I tried to fly and then my camera went, whoa! Crap, crap, crap. Where? How do you control this bloody thing? Okay. Oh my god. Yay!
oh my goodness.
Yay! I'm stuck.
What's up?
Yay! I'm stuck! Alright. I'm no longer stuck. And what were you saying before I yeeted myself? Wow.
Epic rage quit.
uh,
I'm having so much fun here. What's the reason why the most funny shit is happening? Oh god.
wow, the whole skybox turned red too. Holy cow. Holy pony. I don't know why I said that. Why is my mouse not working? What the flip? Mouse! What the? Fine. I can't change the time of day for some free reason. I'm clicking and
Do you
nothing's
see
happening.
what? Look at what you're in for.
Again, I'm stuck in it.
What's even going on here?
I don't know, but we're zooming in on him. What the heck? Oh God!
Oh my goodness, so many faces of Tyler. Oh my goodness, there's a total mess in every room.
Good Lord.
That's a meme, apparently.
A meme, huh?
I think it's a meme.
That's good remakes.
Am I right that's a meme?
You mean
You want to know what's really a
this is
meme?
a meme?
What? Huh.
Oh wow. No. A bipedal Fluttershy is a meme. Or is she? Oh, I was gonna take a snapshot. I got it.
Oh no.
Oh, your legs are glitching out.
Wait, where did you even get bipedal Fluttershy, really?
There's a mirror in the pony world that you click on, and you just look for the bipedal Fluttershy. It's in the listings. What's going on with your legs?
You mean in the Zeus's pony avatar world?
Yes.
Well, could we head there and you could show me where I can get it?
Yeah, just allow me to yeet myself there, and I'll invite you there.
Actually,
Or
I'll
you
just
can-
drop a portal. I'll just drop a portal.
Oh, whatever. Portal it is then. There we go. Yeet. For a second, it didn't work.
What's the seriously? My fans are gonna have a field day from all of this.
Maybe. I would sing I want it that way, but that's copyright and might get you in trouble with a copyright claim, so yeah.
What is copyrighted?
The song from Backstreet Boys, I want it that way. Or whatever it was.
And then again, you gotta factor in the fact that my channel isn't able to be monetized anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Here we go. Oh, they even got Future Twilight. Nice.
Is it this right here?
What?
Is this the Fluttershy that you're talking about?
Yes. Bipedal Fluttershy, Bipedal Rainbow Dash, Bipedal Twilight, Rarity, Applejack, Lyra. That's weird. They don't have a
When did
bipedal
Super Rainbow Dash become a thing, though?
That's 15 years ago, dude. You're like way behind on that one. It's like a DBZ reference.
It's over 9,000!
Oh yeah, I forgot that there was a Scout Rainbow Dash here. Nice.
Grass glows, birds fly, and sunshines and better. I heard ponies.
Let me go and get my favorite avatar here.
I can never get the flying function to work. Ugh. Oh god, what is this? What is the deal? Oh no, this is the one with too many Pinkie Pies.
It's raining pinkies.
What do you
It's
think of all
raining
the Pinkie
pinkies.
Pies?
It's raining pinkies.
Fun,
It's
fun,
raining
fun, fun,
pinkies.
fun, 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 fun. That's all I can think of.
No, it's raining Pinkie Pies.
What do you think of all the Pinkie?
It's raining Pinkie Pies.
Too much pink.
We're doomed.
We're doomed.
We're doomed.
Multiverse is doomed.
There's so many Pinkie Pies. Like,
Okay, there's these April Fools
oh my
things. Eat
Yeah,
that.
boy, do I remember that.
Oh, I forgot I had this gun. I have this gun.
I have a character that has two guns.
I know how to shoot this. Boom. Hey, one more thing.
Just wish my derpy actually had emotes, though.
Nah, I guess like these default ones.
Like dancing and stuff.
And then this where I just die and no clip to the ground.
Seriously, why do most of the avatars here not have any special emotes?
Actually, there is one that there is a Twilight that does, but they're VR only, and I don't have a VR thing. And one of them is actually supposed to be a Terminator. It stays bad to the bone.
Chicken Pinky.
Twilight. You know, I might as well just be future Twilight from now on, for the hell of it. You know why?
Why?
The contrast, the difference between me and dork. That's my joke name for him, by the way. Plus, my personality is more of this mess of a Twilight. The question is, do I have enough to save this one? Yes, I actually can. That will give me 15. There we go. Now, what? Does she have any? Well, she's got nothing. No magic? Nothing? Wait, where did that tank come from?
Friendship
What?
is power.
What the heck? That's a pig? Apparently this is a thing. Ah, I'm getting ran over by a tank. Where's this World War friendship? No, World War Equestria. It sounds like something Cozy Glow would say.
Yeah, that does sound like something they would say.
Who are they?
Yeah, 'cause-
I know I was being funny. Okay, that did nothing. That did nothing again. Oh, heck yes!
do you see what's coming towards us?
A pinky storm?
Yep.
It's raining Pinkie Pies.
I think I'm lagging my game out.
So many Pinkie Pies. Oh man, I'm looking up. Oh, that's good.
Oh look! Holy crap! What am I doing? I can't tell. Get the down. I'm just shooting lasers from all sides. And my base cannon, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nothing special. It's just my base cannon.
It's actually
Yeah.
supposed to be what?
Drop the beat.
Oh my god, I can't see nothing but beams now. So, what's the one that's supposed to allow you to fly, though? I forgot. There we go.
Oh, it's nothing special. It's just my base cannon.
Guess what? I'm flying. Sorry, stop this thing! Uh, Roman, help! I'm stuck. I get. How do I get?
Help you, you're flying.
Ah.
Oh, aimed.
There's only one cure. I want you to have this. I want you to have this. Don't worry, this will might sting for a moment.
Thank you. Oh, where'd you go?
You'll be fine.
Why are you invisible?
Don't worry.
Oh, there you
No.
go.
What are you talking about?
I tried to.
What? Why y'all looking at me?
Look at that. Sorry, I just saw the uh, something written on your butt. Avatar by I can't see the name too well.
Well, mostly he created me. His name is Ryan.
Yeah,
You get the point.
yeah.
But most importantly, why am I blue?
I don't know.
I think I injected myself.
May you're feeling a little blue.
Oops. Dabba dee dabba die.
I feel a little bit bluish, but why is my whole self big? A little bit huge though.
Wrong one.
Huge, squishy. Kind of huge and squishy. Now my arms are big. Oh, stretch it out. Oh, that really hurts my back.
There we go.
Oh, my back.
That's the one I was looking for. Ah! See the Plato Empire come after me now.
Don't be scared. It's like I'm not gonna pop. Oh,
Do, 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 do.
I think this thing's gonna stop, so
Ha.
you'll be fine. Everything is gonna be okay.
You got blue spots showing all over you. What the heck? Uh-oh. Now you're blue and then that's no.
And then I popped.
Oh wow,
The magic.
I didn't even see the popping animation. Wow.
Now that's what I call magic. I call this one this. Wonder what happens if I do this. Can you poke? Can someone zap me with the horn? Because I think I'm gonna go.
Boom.
And also, you can't even see your body either. When you popped, or you. Well, here's this. If you're stuck on this, you have to go in your actions menu to reset it. To reset your avatar. If you, when you've been popped.
Why I keep getting the wrong action? Come on, work.
Ooh.
My God.
Well, I turn on when you're on desktop mode. You only have to press the R button to use action mode. It just hasn't
R.
updated. Yeah, I did. Last time when I played desktop when I didn't have my VR last year, I used it on the R button.
Huh. Vinyl Nerf base
Actually, both
cannon.
of them.
Holy crap! I didn't even know that was. That's the nerfed one. Okay. Stop. Holy crap! I didn't know if it was gonna stop.
Ha! I wonder what is the longest that OBS can actually record for? That's something that I'm wondering.
I don't know. Okay, the music does work, but it's nerfed. So I'm basically firing a wave cannon.
Something. I think I feel something in behind my butt. It feels funny, but I don't know why.
What the heck? Why are you shiny?
I'm a pool toy. That means this thing has outfit. I'm
Oh.
using the outfit menu.
Oh, by the
Ultimately,
way.
I think. I wonder what happens. Let me just use the pop list menu. All I can do this.
What the? Look out! Here you go, pop!
No, these
I.
are pop lists. There's only three of them. One is from your butt, belly, and full. Mostly
Oh.
happen. But the popping version is slow pop, blueberry, and pop early.
Oh wow.
Mostly, if you don't know where the model is, you can definitely get this. If I don't have it cloned, you only have to click the picture of your thing. First, I click you, and then you click this little show avatar thing, and you'll
Mm-hmm.
find out who created this avatar. Simple as that. Mostly, I got this in the Ryan's world. Mostly, his world is a little bit laggy, but when you're in PC mode, you lag. But in VR, not bad.
Yeah.
But beware,
I
do not enter Ryan's world.
do not enter it.
Well, if you enter Ryan's world, there's a lot of inflation stuff around. There's only 3 avatars and
Mm-hmm.
one down below. But do not
Oh.
go down there on the air vent. It's a secret. And don't tell your friends this is the inflation place. It's a bad place where you be inflated. Like infection or where am I doing?
Well then.
Oh my body.
I love shaking the world up.
Mostly I can do this. Hmm.
I
This
just
part is a
see.
little bit I know where you're looking.
I know. Oh Lord.
Like I can do this, but seriously, this popless one is not even that bad, but somebody will. If anyone sees me, somebody's gonna clone this, and they'll torture with this inflation part forever. This is what we
Oh
call
Lord.
inflation torture. Can't stop these from torturing stuff.
Hello,
Oof.
William.
If you have a question,
Hi.
How you been?
there literally no
Good.
Me, I've mostly been just off doing my own thing.
Yes, and
Yeah.
hey, can you still do your derpy impression?
Yeah, I can still do it. I
Yeah.
just don't know what went wrong.
What about when she says muffin?
Mhm.
Muffin?
Yeah.
Then again, I am Queen Derpy, so of course I'm gonna sound like a Derpy.
Mhm. Mhm.
My arms are. Oh great! Roman's ripping out his entire gloves.
Oof.
This is why I should get extra pair of gloves because every time he doesn't like to be in fleet with full arms.
Oof.
Lol.
Excuse me while I die and
Oh no, it's
clip through the
William.
floor.
Oh no. Oh no, it's William. I think I got busted.
Oof. Oof.
Aren't you gonna boot me?
Oop. Incoming wave cannon. Yeet. Sorry. Like the effect of it. You good?
Muffin.
Moving.
Mostly, this serum looks like juice. Taste it. And
Oh boy.
it tastes funny.
Oof.
It tastes like blue juice. I wish I injected it with a muffin, but
And you're turning blue again.
well,
You're so
mostly it
cute.
happens. Yeah.
Then again, who
If
wouldn't
this
like the
happens in
Derp
real life,
horse?
every people's doing this.
Oof.
Oh, there goes my gloves again. Now I had to pay for it.
Oof.
Mostly,
You kind of almost look like Crystal almost, but then you're just getting darker and darker and darker now.
yeah, I think it's the skin color, and I think my blood cells are turning blue, and now my juice is filled inside.
Uh
I think this juice is stuffing me in. I think it's stuffing into my internal organs. Well, I don't know if it's gonna do that in real life. That means the juice infects from your belly. That means it's your large intestines. So that's gonna hurt.
I think you're gonna bust.
No worries. But suddenly, when I swell, my cheeks swell and turn my eyes blue. I wish. I'm just like looking inside. All I see is
Oh
my hands
well.
inside because now my arms are
I
completely
Hey,
are
hey,
completely
psychoshy, hey,
round.
psychoshy. Want some
wow.
thumbs up? Want some thumbs up?
I
Yep, he exploded.
Sorry, William. I think I died. That's what I
I knew that was
call a
gonna happen.
coughing of death.
I knew
Told
that
you,
was gonna
blueberry is
happen.
full of shit. If you taste that blueberry, you'll end up like me.
Boop.
Yeah,
Boop.
mostly they
I
do
yo
blueberry
boop boop
inflations
boop
to My
boop.
Little Ponies. They do that as well.
Oof.
They
They
do that on
do.
the internet. Oh yes, they do. Like when they do
Hey,
derpy
can
hooves
you,
as a
as you're
blueberry
about to use the base
and
cannon, can you
other
say
random
the
ponies.
line? Say, Oh, it's nothing special. It's just my base cannon.
Oh, it's nothing special. It's just my base cannon. Sorry.
Oh, William. Just let him drop the beat.
Right.
Just
Jesus.
let him drop the beat, because he's
Then
having
again,
fun.
really,
He likes to drop the
Is this better?
I love that. I love
Is this
it.
better? Less shaky?
I'm in epilepsy.
Derby who's...
Alright, stop this thing.
All he hears though.
Ciao.
I'll bring a DJ Pony and a remix car from Rocket League. Boom. What happens if...
My music stopped working. What the heck?
Do it again.
There we go.
There we go.
We're good. Happy turned to a ghost party. I mean, look at the coloration.
What do you mean by that?
And the lighting of the effects. You're blue. Your eyes look green. In my lighting, not on the mirror, but from my point of view. Because the lighting.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Anyway, time to shake things up. Yeah! This is Sparta! I blame the Sparta remix videos. Okay. Why are you still saying?
I wonder when it comes to being called on Discord, do you ever think of the Discord ringtone the Discord ringtone remix playing as you're getting called?
Oh Lord. Yes.
Right, don't you think of that when you're being called?
Hold on. Seriously? No, stop. What did I just do? Forget it. There we go. Guess what?
What?
I have a staff.
Huh? I wonder,
That's
can you
not
do
all.
the Fortnite dance?
It's funny you ask that. Dang it. This looks so weird. You know that?
Yes.
Crystal doing that just looks so wrong. And then there's breakdance.
Hey, can I show you something cool I found while I was going from world to world? Let me actually drop a portal to it. I found this cool world that I didn't know existed. Let me spawn a portal to it so we can go and check, so I could show you it.
Alright.
Yes, there's literally a actual world for it.
Oh, whoops! I wasn't even paying attention. That loaded up real fast. Wait, this is from Naruto. This is that noodle stand to go to, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the noodle stand. The ramen shop.
Ramen shop. Yeah, I think I might add this to my favorites. How do I turn the music off, though? Or can I turn off the music?
Wait, my music. I don't hear any music.
You got the music turned off, or either the world. I hear music in the world. Okay, I'm done.
I enjoy that so much.
Why am I moving so slow, and why am I jump so poor?
Did you ever know this world existed?
No?
Well, now you do. What is that?
What is what? Yeah, what the heck? Wow. Pings. Ping remix.
Hey. Hey, guess who I am? Guess who I am?
Hang on, I'm in a menu, so I can't see. God dang it, game. I'm removing future Twilight.
Why?
Oh god, Kobe. He has no animation.
What do you mean by that? Wait, huh?
Tried doing special animation, she had none.
So you tried Toby already?
No, not Kobe, the Twilight that I was telling you about. I was removing. Let's see, I can't see. Which one's the mirror? Mirror control, hello? Where is it? Where the
Let me
fuck is
see.
it?
What can I do with this avatar? Huh, seems like that he doesn't have the whole eye thing. What's the reason why I see literally every character, pretty much every character here? Other than, like, specific characters.
This is Boruto, not Naruto. I got Boruto! Ah, no! What Naruto?
Yet for some reason, Boruto looks like Naruto.
He's, probably a family member.
Yeah, I
Or
remember
something.
him.
What the heck? Okay, that worked. Oh, guess what? You just summoned Sunset Shimmer with that. Well, where am I? Alright, being dumb.
You get what I did there, though, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. What does the Itachi avatar do, though? To be honest, I might actually keep one of these avatars.
Oh my god, this character does nothing! Whoa. What is that?
You know, one of Itachi's things that he has, the Susanoo?
I was not familiar with that.
Basically, it's one of the abilities that, that Uchiha have when they unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan.
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna play as Sasuke. Sasuke! Sorry. Nope. No. Does this do anything? Really? Just hand gestures? Are you kidding me? Congratulations. Well, excuse me while I just die. Again.
I wonder, am I the only one who thinks that, that the expression that Itachi has with the avatar that I'm using literally literally lets you know that he isn't playing around?
Yeah. Why is my face in the dirt? Oh. I found a couple of worlds. I think you might be interested. Maybe. First, let me switch to a bipedal character for
Wait.
once.
Oh, I just now noticed something. I can now have 26 favorite 26 avatars now apparently.
You need to upgrade to VR Plus to do that.
What do you
So
mean?
even if you don't have VR Plus, you can't use those models that you saved.
What do you mean by VR Plus?
Oh my god, why is safety... Oh my god. My thing just switched to safety mode again. Damn it, game. Fuck all.
I wonder, what does the Jiraiya avatar do, though?
I don't know. I'm tired of VR chat doing this to me. Why is your hair sticking straight out? Weird.
Look at what I summoned.
I see.
I'm now the master of toads.
I'm master of toads.
Hey, you know that you love it.
Who's ringing you?
Just some random group.
So, how do you undo the jutsu?
Actually, it is undone, isn't it?
No, now it is.
Why am I getting spam called?
There's shadows in that group.
Nope, it's one of my other friends.
Oh.
Let me see what other great Naruto avatar worlds there is.
So we don't download too much cache data and have trouble. This is 6.17 megabytes. This is a big map. Yeah, question. If you got banned on here, what can you do to appeal to remove the ban?
I don't know, but I wonder something. How do I find the avatars though?
Well, there's something loading here. I think.
I'm seriously wondering that right now. How do I?
This is in a language I can't even understand.
really, where do I go to get avatars here?
Soft boy clip.
I don't know. Wait, hold on. There's all these extra switches here.
Yo.
It's
You are my friend. I don't you
And yeah, those are all just for music. There for
This
some
leads
reason
nowhere.
isn't actually any avatars here. Hey, psychoshy, look at what I got for you. Guess what I got for you?
What is that?
I got the way.
Oh no.
Do you want it?
Nope. You got a cube for you.
What?
I threw a cube at you and you grabbed it. I'm about ready to say let's yeet out of here.
Yeah, there's nothing here. There's a different avatar world I saw that may had something. Let me just go to a different avatar world.
Yeah, I need to eat some lunch. So what I might do, I might jump out of the game and eat and then come back.
Okay.
But first, wait, what? Oh my god, don't tell me I'm a chibi. No, I'm a wolf character, but I'm supposed to be taller than that? What the heck? These are all chibis? Oh, come on. Don't they have normal sized characters? Oh, whatever.
I
Where
literally
are you?
found a Naruto-based movie theater.
I don't know where I am. I don't even know where you are.
I'll invite you to the world I'm joining.
Wait, there's a portal here. I can't see nothing. It's dark in here. Oh. Theater.
See it? Here, I'm gonna copy it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna copy it.
Okay.
What skill do I not need?
Killua?
Get rid of this one.
You have Killua. Killua.
No, I don't. I don't have Killua.
There we go.
I do.
Check me out.
Sort of. Yeah, but I can't see your skin.
How do I use this blade?
Can you see mine?
I don't know.
How many of us have it?
They're useless. You see my finger?
Where's the blade?
Of course, VR chat is not responding. Killjoy.
Yeah.
My phone.
Kakashi is
It's the main.
I become Kid. No, come again so I can be it.
I need.
Hey, does anybody have killer?
Don't worry.
Repeat, does anybody have killer? Anybody have killer?
I'm raising my hands up.
Okay.
Kakashi.
Everybody, I'm
Does anybody have killer?
I'll have to go for a bit since if it's time to eat, but I'll stay and call. I'll just probably pause the recording.
All right.
Be right back.